The Arts Minister John Hill has admitted two of the state's major cultural institutions are underfunded and can't meet their obligations under law. The government will consider a shake-up of how the art gallery and museum are paid for, but says regular entry fees are not an option.
John Hill braved the cold to tour redevelopment work at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, but the Health Minister was soon batting away questions about his own ailing health.
I've got something else that wasn't in the flu shot.
The financial health of John Hill's other portfolio is also in question. Last financial year, the government's arts agency handed the art gallery a $1.3 million budget bailout, the museum a further $400,000.
Do they have enough money to do the job that the legislation says they ought to do? And I think the answer is no, they don't.
There is concern within the portfolio that others are being penalised because of poor budgetary practices within the art gallery and within the museum.
In 2010, the then gallery director Christopher Menz resigned, painting a picture of chronic underfunding. The minister says the full scale of financial woes in the cultural institutions has been exposed by new accounting practices and the global financial crisis, which stemmed the flow of donations. Yesterday, government officials were quizzed in a parliamentary committee about 4 recently prepared consultants' reports into the gallery, museum, state library and history SA. The opposition wanted to know whether the consultant raised concerns about financial management.
We were given an assurance about one of those reports for the museum. We haven't been given assurance in relation to the other 3 reports.
The minister acknowledges a solution to the funding problem must be found, but that won't necessarily mean a further raid of government coffers.
Do we find extra money? Do we change the nature of what they do? Or is it a combination of both, or do we try and make them more efficient? And that's what the reports are really focused on.
There is one solution the government isn't considering, and that's charging visitors for admission. Nick Harmson, ABC News, Adelaide.